Colt Sebastian Taylor, and welcome to the Colt Sebastian Taylor Show. Welcome to the June 2019 Smorgasbord Show. That's right, this show is a smorgasbord. I'm going to be talking about a multiple different unrelated subjects, some updates, some information, some plugs on my friends. So this episode is going to be all over the place, but below everything and everyone I talk about is going to have a link below in the description, so be sure to check out these people. I wouldn't be talking about them if I wasn't fans of their work. So, first off, as you may have noticed, I have opening credits. That's right, one of the 4 people who watched this episode said, Colt, you need some opening credits, and I agreed with them completely. So, I made some opening credits. They will see some of my past adventures in there, as well as some special friends, my very good friends, Sebastian Hunt and Duke of the Warehouse. They'll have links below there to their work, except for the Duke of the Warehouse. The Duke of the Warehouse does not have a website, which just baffles my mind. He's a man of many talents, and Duke, if you're watching this, and I assume you are, get yourself a website, man, or a Twitter account. You have lots to share with the world that, I don't want to share, but I think the world needs to hear from you. I'm just saying. I have opening credits now, which will now be, from now on, all of my episodes will have those opening credits. I could go back and re-get the other ones, but I don't want to. To the right of me, as you can see, is the beautiful city of Reading, where my secret underground bunker is located. You can see the far right there, the Reading Pagoda, the tallest, I believe, pagoda in the Western Hemisphere. I think also the only one with a chimney. Big, long story behind that. You should definitely check it out. If you're in the Reading area, or, in the southeast Pennsylvania area, you should definitely go to the Reading Pagoda on the weekends. They open it up. You can go to the top floor, see a beautiful panoramic view of the area of Reading and whatnot. And then at night, as you can see, it's surrounded by red neon. It really lights up. It's kind of like the landmark for the area. Now, further down the mountain, along the mountain, is a old fire tower that the forestry services used to look for forest fires. They would put someone at the top with binoculars and man it during fire season. They shut it down, but people have rebuilt it up. Not rebuilt it up, but fixed it, repaired it, and now you can go to the very top. It is a lot of steps. A lot of steps. And you know what? Maybe one of these weekends I will go to the top there and try to film something from up there, showing you how massively you can see all over the place. You can go to the very top, and on a clear day, and I kid you not, you can see Philadelphia from Reading, from that location. It's very tiny on the horizon, but that is clearly Philadelphia, and you can see it. It's just truly amazing. If you're in the area on a clear day on the weekend, definitely check it out. It is worth the climb. It's a pretty good workout also. But the photo over there, that's not a live shot. Or is it? But it is a photo. You might be thinking to yourself, Colt, that looks a whole lot like the photography work of Seth Docher. Docher. I'm going to say Docher. But it is. Yes, that's right. That's one of his photos that he graciously allowed me to use for the background of my shows from now on. He is an amazing photographer. A link to his work is below in the description. And he's also the founder and host of the Grand Lancaster. You can watch, discover, and show everything in and around Lancaster County. Be sure to check him out. The link is below. He's a very talented person, and I saw this photo I'm going to use that, and got permission because I don't like people stealing my work, so why would I steal other people's work unless I don't like them? And Seth seems like a nice guy. Why would I dislike him? Why would you say that, people? Why are you trying to start a fight between me and Seth? That's ridiculous. So those are some new things with the show. Also new, I got a haircut. Yes, that's right. As you may have noticed that this is a little bit less bushy and this is a little bit more, I usually wear my hat, but this is a little more manageable now because I got a haircut at my favorite place to get haircuts, a great shop in Shillington, Pennsylvania called True Gents. It's a very neat little shop. They usually have 2 to 3 barbers there, and they've got stuff all over the walls. They're always playing music. The fellers there are very friendly, so that's the place I go when I need to get this all trimmed up. They have a link. They're located at 213 West Lancaster Avenue in Shillington, Pennsylvania. They've been open up for, I believe, over a year now, and they're great barbers. They do really, really good work, and they occasionally take photos of me because I'm so handsome, and they do such good work on my hair. Not to brag, but yes, I'm quite handsome. So go to there, get your haircut there if you're in the area. Tell them that Colt Sebastian Taylor sent you. You won't get any discounts, but it'll be funny if they say, Colt, please stop telling people that they're saying Colt Sebastian Taylor sent me all the time. That'd be funny if that gets back to me. So they have a link. I'm going to put the link below. Through their Facebook page, you can make appointments and get your haircut appointment that way. It's what I prefer, because I don't like waiting for anything. So haircut's at the top of that list, so it's very convenient. As you also know, changing gears, I love entering contests. Oh my goodness. I've entered so many contests. If you're a subscriber to this channel, you've seen many of contests that I have entered. And I currently am in 3 involving going other places. The first is for the Reynolds Kitchen Wrap people, the aluminum foil people. They're looking for a chief grilling officer to go around the United States for 2 weeks and sample the best barbecue America has to offer. Obviously, I am the best choice for that job. 1, love eating barbecue. 2, I document just about everything I do. So, I mean, who else better to go there than me, Colt Sebastian Taylor? Also, with this beard, I might, drop barbecue down there. And was that barbecue that good? Lick, lick, lick. Hey, look at that. Leftover barbecue sauce in my beard. I'll get reminded of how great that barbecue was. I'm the obvious choice. Another contest is from the IKEA folk, the Swedish furniture outfit, where they want to send one person to Denmark for 2 weeks and meet a bunch of Danish people and find out why the Danes are just so happy. Obviously, I'm also the best choice for this job. Very friendly. I'm affable. I'm a great house guest. They probably won't even let me leave Denmark once they meet me. It's quite ridiculous. It's quite possible. And then finally, Filmstock.com wants to give someone a round-trip airfare to Paris, either to go back or to visit for the first time. I think you're responsible for everything else there, so it's just an airline ticket. But obviously, I've never been to Paris before. I'd be the perfect person to go to Paris. So those are 3 contests I am currently working on. Hopefully, I would love to win all 3, but we'll see what happens. If I don't win, I will be terribly upset and will curse their names. But you'll read about that on Twitter. Switching gears. Now, as you may remember, a few years ago, I had a Christmas special. Oh, man, goodness. It had so many people in it. It had TV's Larry Menti. It had a melted snowman. It had my brother, Roger the Warehouse Monster, came. And also, Winter Solstice and Baby Jesus were there. There was a 2-person singing group, and they sang the 12 Days of Christmas. It was a very long segment. So if you've missed that 35-minute show of, also the world's greatest grandmother, can't forget her. If you missed that, well, that's a shame. If you want to watch the 35-minute version, I'm sure it's on the channel somewhere. Have fun. I should do one of those again, but maybe get sponsors or something. Anywho, Baby Jesus, Winter Solstice, also known as Karen and Scott, they recently bought a house. So congratulations to Karen and Scott. They just bought a house in New Jersey. These are 2 fine folk. I really need to get them on more stuff. It was really fun having them at my Christmas special, but they just bought a house, so congratulations to them. And Karen is also quite the accomplished artist. Take a look at that over there. She drew that for a couple who had just bought a house in Philadelphia from a real estate company called Real Estate with a Heart. Again, links to everything below. So the Real Estate with a Heart, someone there knows Karen, and she commissioned Karen to draw a picture of this couple's first house purchase. And it looks exactly like the house. It's pretty amazing. Karen is a wonderful artist. She has her own website. You can commission her for pet portraits, design work. She does amazing work. Check out her work below. She She's very accomplished, and she does amazing work. And she just bought a house, so she's got a mortgage now. So commission her for some stuff. Changing gears. As you know, I'm a big fan of my friends at the Manatani Steelworks in Pottstown, Pennsylvania, with tasting rooms in Philadelphia. Well, they just released a new small batch rum. They got their hands on some port barrels, and they are doing 3 small batches that are being aged in port barrels. First is this rum finished in port casks. And I'll tell you what, smells so good. It's so delicious. So they just released this, put this right here, put some pictures up there. They just released this rum, and they're soon going to be release a Zimbro, which is a gin that's finished in a port cask in another week. And then finally, they're going to be releasing a whiskey finished in a port barrel. So first rum, then gin, then whiskey. And yes, I'll be getting all 3. So if you are in the Pottstown area or the Philadelphia area, support Pennsylvania whiskey, Pennsylvania liquor. These are homegrown liquor folk. They're super nice. And be sure to get one of these bottles of their rum finished in a port barrel, and then the other 2, because it's a small batch. Supplies are limited, so be sure to check them out. Again, links below. And I've sampled the Manatani Steelworks, let's say their wares for quite some time now, and I'm looking on a shelf over there, and I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, at least a dozen empty different bottles of the various liquors they've produced over the years. I always go there and get one of their newest ones. It's my pleasure to sample for quality control their wares. And finally, wrapping up this Smorgasbord episode, I'm reminded now, since we're in the debate season, that 3 years ago, a just fantastic music video was released called Biden Time. That's right, it's a Joe Biden rap song or song rap. That's not the actual Joe Biden, but that's Vegas Lancaster of the Cat in Vegas and the Temple of Boom and the N Crowd, which is an improv comedy troupe based out of Philadelphia. And about before the 2016 primaries, when I thought, maybe Joe Biden might run, they released Biden Time, and it is a delightfully hilarious video. Like I said, it features Vegas Lancaster. It's by Cat in Vegas, Cat London, who is an accomplished musician in the area, and those two do a music comedy duo, and Cat does her own stuff. Also in the video there are some other members of the N Crowd, which I am good friends with, including, you might know, Mike Connor, who did the Yes and Travel when he biked across America on a bike. Also Christian Shear, who's now all the way on the West Coast at Curious Comedy Theater, and Sarah Nattel, who, if you are in the Philadelphia area or go to the Fringe festivals, she does a really amazing clown show called Nightmare Fuel, and the name matches the show. She's super talented. And finally, Jamie Glasheen, who I asked to send me something to plug before I made this episode, but never got back to me. So I'm going to say that Jamie is now not like a top tier, but like a mid-tier MMA fighter in New York City right now. Like, he doesn't get a lot of wins, but he's like higher than Glass Joe in Punch-Out. He's no Mike Tyson. Or the Macho Man, the one right before he fought Mike Tyson in the Mike Tyson Punch-Out, but he's better than Glass Joe. So maybe Jamie next time he'll let me know what he's doing up to. Next time I plug him, then I'll plug him properly. If he does get back to me before I publish this episode, I'll put a link below, and you can check out his current work there. Well, my friends, let me review here. I have my cheat sheet of everything I want to talk about. Talked about new opening, Seth. Your haircut, contests, Karen and Scott, Manatani Steelworks, Biden Time, and that's it. Well, folks, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of the Colt Sebastian Taylor Show. Right now, I am currently working on 3 well, 2 to 3 future episodes. I'm not going to tell you what they are right now because I might change the order of them. But I have quite the ambitious a few more episodes coming up here. And okay, I'll give you a little hint. I'll give you a little hint about what I'm working on. Make sure no one is listening here. But I have figured out a way to save democracy. I know. It actually only took me like 10 minutes. It's amazing. So, my friends, until next time, thank you for watching the Colt Sebastian Taylor Show, and I hope you found it as fun as I did filming it. Until next time, friends, I'm Colt Sebastian Taylor, and I'll see you later.